We are ready to start. How's everyone doing this evening? Okay, there you go. All right, well, thank you, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. The Leaders of Tomorrow Gala. This year's 2023 is a youth-focused gala, so we're happy that you're joining us this evening, and thank you for being here. I am the MC and also the board president. My name is Abdi Jama. I also have my colleague, Maren. She's also going to be MCing with me tonight. So if we do mess up, please cut us some slack, okay? Appreciate you all for being here.
Hi guys, thank you. As Abdi said, my name is Maren and I'm a lead advocate with the Somali Family Safety Task Force. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Hey, and as you all know, this is a fundraising event, so that means please take a look at your pocketbooks, make sure you're able to donate. This is for the Somali Family Safety Task Force. And I know y'all could have been everywhere and anywhere, but you are joining us this evening and we appreciate you being here. Without further ado, I would like to invite Farhia, a co-founder and the executive director of Somali Family Safety Task Force. Farhia, can you come and join us? Please give round of applause for Farhia.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Thank you for everybody for coming. I know this tonight, little bit the traffic is really hard, but we made it, and then the many of our community, they are praying. So thank you for your patience. We delay, but I will call here and I will be back, and I will call Halim Sadia Ilmi to be here, to start it, then later on I will be back.
To join us, Halima Sadia is going to do a spoken word for us this evening to open the gala officially, okay? She's a jewel in the community. Please give her a warm welcome. Thank you so much.
Habeen wanaagsan idil ahaantiinba caaw haweenadu waa ka duwan tahay maasha Allah.
Good evening, and then tonight is different for the other nights.
أولو بسم الله يو آية القرآن هدانا الحمد لله وهي يلا وذوق ياهي آية دين تباها كو أخرنا هيا وحا مركان لوهار وضع البحر إلهي عيرك تاغيوه عيد قولك ديغي على نتهاق نعاويو عسى وجلو وحاهان عوكا عود صادي عالانك الصومالي شرفتي سديب وعلي أموادينتي ساب هدا وحفلة وعويوه والله وذوق ياهي فرحي تيم كذي بها مملكنا وذا مسؤولين سراياها مملكنا وذا allow magacii nu dheeraada meel walbaba waxaa golahan camiraayon gadaalka marin waxaa golahan camiraayon gadaalka marin gabdhaha Soomaali waa gees walbaba ka yimid farxiyo garabkaagi baa ku gibleynayaan allow magaca gudheeraada meel walbaba da wamaadsantihiin farxiyo waxaan ku leenahay hawsha ay hayso horay u soco waa ku garab taaganahay qof walba oo meesha jooga wuxuu u yimid inuu ku soo garab istaago farxiyo waxaan ku leenahay horay u soco.
Thank you bye. Brambration haye so dhawaaya Halim Saadiya Allah sacbiyo mar kale crowd clap. thank you so much and for your patience. So we schedule 5:30 to open and 6 o'clock to start it, but the prayer is time. Again, I'm apologizing. So I think to Somali Family Safety Task Force, this year we are the 7th year, so our anniversary. And first, I would like to thank you, everybody, and then all my board members, to thank you. They sitting somewhere right there, and all my staff who did this beautiful event. Without them, we cannot do. Thank you, all of you guys. So, and I don't want to talk too much because we're behind a little bit the schedule, but due to your support, we did so many things for the task force. Without your support, we cannot go all this, because now we start a small tiny office, but now we have 3 offices, 3 locations. One is here in New Holly. The other one is the Rainier Feast we just opened, and then to the Tequila is almost 1.5 years we opened. The last year we developed for the 5 different bilingual books, which is right there, because we see there is the need in the Somali community or other, the Seattle public schools, they are behind, and the public library, so that's why we decide to develop to bilingual book so that we cannot lose our language and our culture. So we have it right there also, you can see. And our sewing program also, that project they did. To sewing program, we have youth, we have an adult, so all these bags, we need to support them. They make it in here to the New Holly. And the basket in Somali, we don't use it for the bags, so the reusable for the baskets right there. Our community, to the seniors, they make it all those baskets. Due to your support, we had this year 21 programming. Yes. So, and we are still growing, even though we are small, but we have so many programs. Due to your support, I would like to thank you, and we will have our keynote speaker here. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Yes, yes, yes. Give a round of applause for our Executive Director, Somali Family Safety Task Force, and the co-founder. Again, thank you for joining us. There are some action items there, some auction items, and you can check it out. Please, when you do get a chance, go see that. Do not forget to donate. You make the program happen. There are about 21 programs, as you can see, as Farhia has indicated, and so we appreciate you being here. Please donate, donate, donate.
Yes, on top of that, I've been asked to let you guys know that there is an envelope on your tables that says dessert on it. Everyone who puts cash in there, there's going to be an auction after dinner where we will tally up who has raised the most in that envelope, and they will get to be the first one to choose which dessert they would like. So that's how the dessert is going to work. Again, if you just put your cash or checks into an envelope, the staff will tally up who has raised the most, and table by table, you guys will be going and picked to choose your desserts. So just so you guys know, with that, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker. He is a proud Somali African-American born in Kenya, raised in Seattle and Tukwila area. He's the oldest of 8 children, a first-generation college student with an AES major and a minor in diversity. He's currently the youngest councilman in Tukwila at the age of 24. He has been an advocate for racial and social justice starting at the age of 16. He is big on youth mentorship and works with the Somali Health Board, and he's received an MHA, a Mental Health America Media Award, for his documentary in 2021, Surviving the Movement. Yes. He has served as an organizer with the Seattle's Immigrant Family Institute Advisory Board and has helped lobby bills for issues such as homelessness, immigration, and education. So please welcome to the stage Mohammed Abdi.
How's everybody doing? I need to hear a little more energy. How's everybody doing? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I appreciate it. I want to say, first of all, I just want to say alhamdulillah for everything. Assalamu alaikum. Yep. Just want to say, all praise to Allah, for bringing us all here together. All praise to God, This is a very beautiful event, very beautiful setting. Want to give a special shout out to Haba Fahia and the amazing work that Somali Family Safety Task Force does. My uncle Abdi Jama. Can you guys please give a round of applause to all the people that made this event happen? Please. Thank you. Yeah, it takes a lot of work to do events. I'm sure all you guys can relate, whether you plan one or you're a part of one, it takes a lot of work to make it beautiful like this, So I always like to give my respects because I've been there before too. So I just wanted to say, today the whole event is about, just, our leaders, leadership, right? And I was very honored and flattered when I was chosen today to be a guest speaker because, the work that I don't do it to get recognition. I don't do it for somebody to give me a pat on the back. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna kind of just share just a little bit about me and how I was able to get into space. Really appreciate the introduction, by the way. It's very flattering to hear that. Sometimes you tell yourself, "Wow, I did all that. Wow, that's crazy." But I just wanted to say, I was born in Kenya, Nairobi, in a refugee camp. That's where my mom and my dad met. For some of you guys that don't know, there was a civil war in Somalia in the early 90s, and so my mom and my dad met in those traumatic circumstances, and they were neighbors in Kenya. And then in 1996, December 16, a beautiful baby comes out. I'm talking about myself. Came out, and my dad was the first to come to Seattle, and my mom followed suit after. And so the first city I ever moved to was Tooele, Washington. Raise your hand if you're from Tooele. Okay, love that, love that. Raise your hand if you love Tooele. Okay, there you go, there you go, there you go. I know some of us, we all come from different cities, but always give my love to Tooele. It's my home. So the first city that we ever moved to was Tooele, Washington, and I just remember being born, living out there, as an infant, and then growing older. We dealt with two big barriers. It was the language barrier and the cultural barrier. Raise your hand if you guys come from Africa or come from, somewhere away from America. There you go, there you go. So this, the diversity is rich in here. It's beautiful, So many of us, English is not our first language. It's not. This is foreign to us. This is a whole different experience, And so my mom, my dad, they ended up having more babies. So I'm the oldest of 8 kids. I have 1 brother, 6 sisters. And my mom, my dad, they just preached to me how important leadership was, I remember when I was going to school, I was always either Muhammad 1, Muhammad 2, or Muhammad 3. Or I was either Muhammad A, Muhammad B, or Muhammad C. And so I say that to say because Muhammad is a very common name, as you guys know. It's the most famous name in the world, right? And every child, I don't care how outspoken they are or how quiet they are, they want to be seen and heard, okay? They want to be, recognized. And so for me, I was like, Muhammad is just a difficult name. I mean, how do you stand out, It was already hard enough to be in school because I couldn't even speak English. My mom told me, you know what, we named you Muhammad because of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? And another leader, right? Another leader, profound leader in our religion. And the minute I was able to comprehend and understand the beauty of the name Muhammad, I really took it as my own. This is who I am. This is my identity. I know, for many of us, we can't be the best, but, God knows I'm trying my best, And I could live with that. I could be content with that. So growing up, I did a lot of things. I got my English. I got to finally speak English fluently, like in the 2nd grade. Couldn't really speak English. No, it's all good, all good, all good. It's just the moms in the back, all love. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. So when I was growing up, like I said, my mom, you know, have more babies, and I just wanted to be a role model. I wanted to set the example for my siblings. My mom and my dad didn't get to finish high school. They didn't get to go to college. Why? Because the war had interrupted their schooling. It's not because they're not intelligent. It's not because they're not gifted, but they didn't have the opportunities. The kids like me, our age, you guys kids, they don't have the same opportunity that you guys had, right? So as I got older, I understood like I have to validate their sacrifice. They sacrificed so much to be here. And what does that look like? Finish high school. You know, be a good citizen, be a good brother, be a good Muslim. And so I took every leadership opportunities I could. I started off in elementary school. I was a peer mediator. So basically what a peer mediator does is you wear a construction vest and you help the family walk across the street. I loved it because I was like, this. I felt like, you know, I'm like, you know, this is like a community atmosphere. You know what I mean? I wanted to give back to the community. In high school, in middle school, I was helping the upcoming 6th graders as an 8th grader to make them feel welcome, to make them feel seen. Because again, I want to give them something that I didn't really necessarily get when I was growing up. Then in high school, I was able to be part of track. I was able to do cross country. I was a varsity team captain of the basketball team. I joined a lot of clubs. I was hosting the talent shows, telling people to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance, what their lunch was. I did all this because, you know, I love my community. I wanted to give back to my city. I wanted to give back to my school. And, you know, all these leadership things just molded me to being the person I am today. And I had mentors. Raise your hand if you guys think mentors are very important in your life. A support system. Thank you. So for me, my mentors was a mentor named Nate Robinson. He's executive director. He used to work at Tacoma Community Center. Raise your hand if you guys know Tacoma Community Center. Okay, some of you guys, cool. That's my mentor. I want to give his flowers. I want to give flowers to my mentors. My mentors, you see us, it takes a village for us to get here, right? Right? No man or woman can do anything alone in life. So my mentors are a big reason why I'm here. I have my aunt, Uba, good dad. Raise your hand if you guys know Uba. She's a powerhouse. She's amazing. Yeah, so she definitely was, you know, one of the people that helped make me get to where I am today. My mentor, Nate. I have a mentor named Eric who works at Sage Family, Future Sound Family, Sage. And so I just learned at the age of 14 how important it was to give back to the community. You know, as you guys know, this life is very short. I know you guys see what's going on in Palestine. It breaks my heart. You know what I mean? I know you guys have seen what's happened in the history of time. We're losing innocent people. We don't know how long our time is, right? We don't know how long, how short it is, how much time we'll be with our loved ones. So it's all about leaving a legacy, leaving an impact. Love on yours love on yours, right? Love on yours. Love the people around you. So it just clicked for me at a young age. I was like, Muhammad, this life is so short. You got to do something. You got to leave something behind. You have to validate your parents' sacrifice. So I was the first to graduate high school in my family. Awesome. And then as of 2021, I became the first to graduate college in my family. There you go. Appreciate it. And so to kind of give you guys quick context how I got here, when I was trying to graduate from college back in 2021, my aunt Oba came up to me. She said, Muhammad, what are your future plans after you graduate college? And I'm not going to lie, I'm just like some of your kids. I did not know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to finish college, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And so my aunt was like, Muhammad, like, you've been giving back, lobbying bills, going DC, you know, I was working with state senators. I've been doing all these type of things. I just didn't know what that would look like as an occupation, as a career. So she's like, Muhammad, why don't you just run for city council? And I told my aunt and my mom, like, am I even old enough to run? I mean, at the time, I thought it was a valid question. Because normally when you guys think of elected official, what do you guys usually think of? Someone older, right? Right? Yeah, someone older, you know, things like that. So there's already a picture, a label, a stereotype of what an elected official looks like. So when I did the research and I found out I was qualified, I was like, wow, I could do this, you know? And the most important thing in life, and I'm sure all you guys can relate to me, there's nothing better than having your parents' blessing, right? Right? There's nothing more important than getting your parents' blessing, right? So, well, my mom, my dad, love both of them. You know, my dad made me the man I am today. My mom, she's my backbone. She's my support system. She made me. Do you guys know Adar Omen, by the way? Do you guys know my mom, Adar? Oh, okay, cool. Shout out to my mom. Love her. Shout out to my dad, Mehdi. There you go. So, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I prayed on it. I had my parents' blessings, you know. I said, let's do it. So, the same year, I was supposed to graduate in June. I decided to run in May. So it was all in the short amount of time. So I ran for the bidding, I put my hat in there, I graduated in June. I did 6 months of very hard work campaigning. And some of the people here actually did campaign for me. I want to say Mama Ford right there, please stand up real quick. I came to her house. I was at her house running for my campaign. her daughter, her amazing daughter Felicia, she and her family and so many other people here, my uncle, there's so many of you guys here. Uba, where's Uba Hassan? I said Uba. My aunt Uba, where's she at? Raise your hand up. Uba Hassan, where you at? Okay, she was just here. Oh, she's right there. There she is. Hey, you guys all love her. She's amazing. So the reason is, like I said, I love to give my respect and my flowers to those who helped me get to where I am today. Because I know none of us would get to where we are today without them, right? So after long 6 months of door knocking, campaigning, fundraisers just like this, I hope we break our pockets today because they need support. I was able to be the youngest elected official ever in my school history. So there you go. Yeah. So I say that I'm very happy, very thrilled, very honored to be a council member. I'm actually going to be 2 years in this January. Very excited. Yep, 2 years in. I have 2 more years, inshallah. I love my community. You know what I mean? I love putting a smile on somebody's face. When people ask me, Muhammad, why are you doing this? Again, I just think that I'm a servant leader. You know, many of us, we're all leaders in our own unique ways. This is just how I serve, you know what I mean? How I serve God, how I serve my community, how I serve my people, my Somali community, my Muslim community, my black community. And, I want to inspire more youth people to be in my position. You know, we need more kids. We need more youth people to run, right? Right? You know, I see that lovely little girl right there, mashallah, with her mom, playing with her mom's head right there. She's the future, you see what I'm saying? She's the future, okay? She's the future. Your kids at home is the future. You know, I see my lovely hubby right there. You know what I mean? She's a pal support of mine as well. Our kids are the future, you know what I mean? And that's why I take so much honor and privilege when my uncle or somebody said, Muhammad, we need to hear your voice. We need young people. We like what you're doing. We need more of that. And I appreciate that. And I feel the love, you know what I mean? I feel the flowers. But like I said, I did my job a disservice if I didn't get another young person to be here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do my job well. So, like I said, I take honor and privilege being a leader. I really appreciate that you guys showed me so much love today. It means the world. I'm going to try to continue to be the best leader I can for you guys' children and their children and their children. I have a long way to go. I'm only 26, turning 27 December. There you go. I don't have kids. I'm not married. But inshallah, I aspire to be these things. I want to be the best man I could be, you know what I mean? God willing, if Allah wills it for me, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say, love you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for here. Let's donate, let's support. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it.
All right, give it up for Muhammad, Councilman Muhammad Abdi, folks. This is a prime example. That's a prime example for why we're hosting a night like this tonight, right? This is tonight's gala is very special. It's youth focused, right? So we're trying to empower the leaders of tomorrow. And this is how we do it. We brought Muhammad to make sure that his voice is heard and he engages with the youth and the parents so that they strive their children, the youth, in a direction where it's positive. They're making and contributing to their community in a positive manner. And that's why we're here tonight. We appreciate you all. Please help out Somali Family Safety Task Force. Without you here, the organization would not be possible. So we appreciate you again. And without further ado, keeping up with the youth focused, we're going to go into our testimonial now. There are youth programs that is offered here at Somali Family Safety Task Force. And we would like to invite some of the youth members who are involved in these programs, and they're going to be the ones to speak in front of you. Okay, some of them have not ever spoken in public, so just FYI. So I would like to call out Mariama, Lokman, and Mariah. Can you please come on up? Please give a warm welcome to this youth. They're going to talk about their experience with the programs that they were involved in, and they'll tell you how these programs have changed their lives, okay? We appreciate you all. First up is Mariama Jama. Please welcome Mariama, okay?
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good evening. I'm going to start now. My name is Mariama Jama. I'm currently a sophomore at Rainier Beach High School. Thank you for having me tonight. I'm here to share my personal experience with the Somali Family Safety Task Force, specifically with their summer youth program that I was a part of. The Somali Family Safety Task Force is a big support in our New Holly neighborhood. It's an organization that puts the community first. Every community has its challenges, and growing up, we all face different obstacles. However, the summer youth program was a great experience for me. Instead of a typical summer program, this program offered an opportunity for growth and inspiration. It helped me improve my communication skills and also helped me become more confident and comfortable with who I am. Being a part of this program meant being surrounded by mentors who believed in us and thought were always there for us. They provided us with tools, knowledge, and confidence to believe in ourselves. Through this program, we got to find what we're good at, learn new skills, and were taught the importance of community, collaboration, and identity. The Somali Family Safety Task Force summer program is important for kids from this neighborhood because it brings direction and hope. I believe many more students deserve the chance to experience such positivity, learning, and to grow like I have. A heartfelt thank you to the Somali Family Safety Task Force for their support and their work to create a better future for youth like me. Lastly, I would like to give a special thanks to our beloved sponsors. We wouldn't be this successful without your help. I want you all to know we are beyond grateful to have you as a part of our journey to making the world a better place.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Luqman Abo, and I am honored to be speaking on behalf of the Somali youth. I would like to extend my gratitude to all of you for coming tonight to partake in this important fundraiser. So the Somali Family Safety Task Force not only provides services for families and adults in need within the community, but it also targets the youth, providing valuable programs that are both preventative and educative. An issue that has plagued this community is youth involvement in the criminal justice system. In collaboration with the King County Department of Community and Human Services, Somali Family Safety Task Force initiated the Youth Criminal Justice Program, aimed at finding an alternative solution to incarceration for young individuals who committed misdemeanors. This program also emphasized preventative measures, including raising awareness for the issue in schools and establishing community events to keep young individuals off the streets. Participating in Somali Family Safety Task Force programs has provided an avenue for kids to divert their energy and talents towards positive and constructive endeavors. Programs such as the art workshops, tutoring, and navigating the Seattle public school system have played a critical role in the academic development of the youth. However, for many kids, the Somali Family Safety Task Force is more than an organization. It's a sanctuary where they can find mentors, friends, and family. It's almost like a second home, a place where they can surround themselves with support and instill a sense of belonging in their hearts. This brings us to the heart of why we are here tonight, to continue offering these vital programs and ensure that our youth have a nurturing environment in which they can grow, express their creativity, and find their place in the world. We need your support. The truth is, without these programs, the aspirations of these kids might remain unrealized. So as we gather here, let's remember that by contributing to this fundraiser, you're not just donating money, you're investing in the future of the community. Your support will empower the youth, providing them with the skills they need to succeed. On behalf of Somali Family Safety Task Force and the Somali youth, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you. Your presence here tonight and your contributions are making a significant difference. Together, we can reach our fundraising goal and continue providing a brighter future for the kids that in a few years will be the face of our community. Thank you all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Hello, my name is Mariah. The program I'll be talking about is called Girls Guide. It's a program that helps Black Muslim girls from 10 to 16 years old. It's like it empowers them and helps them. There's a mentor who is like a college student, and just by a college student being there, since like I'm 16 years old, I know that like being a junior in high school is pretty hard, but knowing that there's like people who graduated and are still continuing to work hard in their degree, helps us to be able to have that sort of mindset to never give up. And the college student could help further by giving them more advice, but the program is just about, helping 10 to 16-year-olds to communicate more better efficiently with each other and to gain support from their mentor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Luqman. Thank you, Mariama. Thank you, Mariah. And this is, folks, this is why we're here. This is why I am involved with this program, okay? This is the difference we're making here. And that's why we named, the leaders of tomorrow. That's why we named this gala, because we wanted to make sure that they get their flowers. We contribute to positivity. The parents are here. Thank you, parents, for allowing your children and your girls and boys to come up here and give this beautiful speech. This is our leaders for tomorrow. Please give it up for them again. Thank you so much. Can you please be up here? Come up here and help us out. By the way, I'd like to recognize some of my folks here. We've got Abdurrahman OJ tonight, who's here with us. Thank you for joining us. Absolutely. And we got many, many more folks. I'm going to continue naming people out. Don't worry, okay? I've also got Dr. Amara Benjamin Abbott, who's part of the African Chamber of Commerce of the Pacific Northwest, is here with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm going to do my best. I am no better than say wallahi, but we'll do our best. We will learn together.
mudanayaal iyo marwooyin madaxda sharafta leh meeshaan iskugu timid waxaa idinku salaamayaa salaanta muslinka salaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatu anigoo ku hadlaaya magaca seniorka.
Fatima says greetings to you all in Islam. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. She greets you all in Islam. Speaking in the name of seniors.
Annaga waxaan ahay dadka meeshaan iskoolka ka dhigto oo wax ka bartaan nahay marka dad badan oo meesha iskugu imaanaan nahay wiigii hal mar imaanaa marka waxyaalo badan aan loo faa'iideeyaa oo markaan isku imaano waana kala faa'iideysanaa seniorka ma ahan dad waaweyn oo kaliya inay iskugu imaadaan qof kasta waa imaan karaa iskoola laga dhigaa waxbaa lagu bartaa.
Fatima says we are seniors. We come here to learn. There's a school that we come to, but when you hear seniors, it does not mean we're old. There are several services that they come here to participate in.
qofkii oo awoodo wiigii hal maalin inuu imaado waa imaan karaa waxyaalo badan loo faa'iideynaa waxyaalo badan baan ka faa'iideysanaa qofka oo depressionka guriga oo ciriiriga dareemayo waa imaan karaa anaga kaligeena dad oo iskugu imaadaan nahay oo habeen qof walba wixii oo dad u faa'iideyn karo waa u faa'iideynaa qof walba wixii oo ka hadli karo waa ka hadlaa asagana waa loo faa'iideynaa asagana dad buu u faa'iideynayaa.
So once a week we come together to gain some knowledge, but we also come here to deal with our issues that we may be struggling. Not all of us are struggling, but some of us may be struggling with mental health related issues as we are isolated and in our homes individually. We come here and there are several services that we participate in specifically for mental health and mental health well-being.
run ahaantii waxyaalo badan oo ka faa'iideysana waa jirtaa iskuul aan ka dhiganaa exercise aan sameynaa marka anagana waa isku tala darsanaa waa sheekaysanaa dadkeena waa weyn qof bara'yo soo jeedinaa qofba macnaha macluumaad qof walba macluumaad dheeraad ah oo ka hadlaa qofka danihiisa ka hadlo qofka dana gaar ka hadlo dhamaanteena waxaan nahay hadda hal family oo kale.
All of us come here to gain knowledge, but not only gain knowledge, we participate in discussions that are individual to us, women only. So women only, and we have different experiences and different backgrounds. We all come from different knowledges and capacities to bring forward, and we support each other that way as well.
adiga ilaa iyo 2 saac aan wada joognaa anagana fursadaan la siiyaa oo dhexdeena ku sheekaysano fursadna iskool aan ku dhigano fursad kalena aan exercise ku sameeyno intaas oo dhan marka la isku geeyo 2 saac kama badanayso adiga meesha dad isku kalsoonaan noqonay dad waaweyn oo maanta oo wax isku faa'iideeyo nin walba qof walba fikrada maskaxdiisa ku jirta caruurtaan ka wada hadalnaa dhinacooda ardayda dhinaceenaan ka wada hadalnaa qof walba wixii qalbigiisa ku jiro sheega marka dadka meesha joogana aad bay noo soo dhaweeyaan aad bay noo caawineen waxyaalo badan oo happy bay naga dhigeen waxyaalo badan oo ka faa'iidnaya jiro macnaa anagoo faraxsan oo qoslayno hatta wallahi wiigi waa dharareyna inta laga gaarayo maalinta Arbacada.
So she says the Somali Safety Task Force team supports us in various ways. We come in and we exercise, we go for walks, they welcome us into spaces. We have confidentiality when we talk about issues that are individual to us but relating to all of us. We have that confidentiality that we can go into deeper discussions that are personal and private, but all that has built a strong family coalition among the women that come together, and they provide the spaces for us.
Narar bay nagu tahay inta maalinta Arbacada laga gaarayo anagoo isku soo xiisnay xiiso isku qabno aan isku imaanayna fulaan qofka maqan xataa waxaan leenahay maanta maxaa kugu dhacay maanta maxaa u imaaweys anagoo isbacayno macnaha waxaan noqonay dad isku duuban oo family camal oo wax walba isku sheegtaan oo qof walba wixii calooshiisa ku jiro oo ka hadlaayo oo ku nafisaayo qofkan oo meel oo ku hadlo oo haysan amal oo iskaga hadlaa oo ku sheekaysanayna oo ku faraxsanahay happy bay naga dhigaan dadka meeshaan joogo macnaha caawinaad weyn bay noo sameeyeen waan ku faraxsanahay waana u mahad celinayna.
So it has become almost a therapeutic for them, anxiously waiting for that day in the weeks. It's once a week, and we anxiously wait for that day to come. And they have given us nothing but support, make us feel happy, confidentially discussing whatever issues that comes up. And thank you very much for all of you to creating this space.
صراحة marka hore imaaw marka oo nala dhihi jiray waa dhibsan jirnay ma imaan karnaa waqti ma helayno waqti ma hayna aan dhihi jirin haddana inta Arbacada laga gaaray ma ba sugi karabo waxaan iska jeclaan lahaa wiigi 2 maalin inay noogu dhigaan wallahi inta Arbacada laga gaaray ma ba sugi karna dhararay nagu tahay asxaabtii oo dhan waa u xiiseynaa dadka meesha joogeena u xiiseynaa inaan isku imaanaan rabnaa barnaamij aad oo dhiirigeliyo noo xiisgeliyo aad u jeclaanayo aad ugu faraxsanahay noo noqdo.
So she's saying it is only once a week, but we would like if it could be made more than like twice a week. We became such close friends that we look forward to the others in the days that the other one does not come. We ask ourselves, what happened to the other person? How come they're not here? So she's saying, I am excited. I look forward to that day for those 2 hours that we come together, and we're hoping that it can be expanded and made more available to them.
waxaan baxaynaa anagoo faraq iska haysano waqtigii ma dhamaaday ma la gaaray saacad wali waayaa sugayaa anagoo dhahayno allah 2 saac qabtiin teenan soo galnaa tu alifa ka baxnaa anagoo waqtigii wali aan dhahayno waa nigu yar yahay oo isku dhadhagan oo banaanka adi baawrkee waa imaad ani baawrkaan waa ii imaad waa baxaynaa anagoo is dhahayno xataa aan ogoleen inaan meesha ka tagno aan ka tageynaa صراحة ولقي كما هردونه هدان نولاي نفتي وجرتو عافمات قبو waa imaanaynaa dadka oo u baahanna waxaan ku dhiirigelinayaa inay hal mar xataa soo booqdaan soo arkaan idinkaa jeclaan doontiin haddaa mar aragtiin saasaan idinku dhiirigelin lahay wiigii hal mar oo 2 saac waxba niigama dhibi mayso qofkii aan shaqo lahayn bardo inuu imaado oo nala arko oo ogaado meesha wixii yaalo iyo waxyaalaha naloo sameynaayo waxyaalaha na farax gelinayo iyo dadka meesha joogaan say noo soo dhaweeyaan say noo caawinayaan wax walba naloo keenaa wax walba soo diyaar ah ugu imaanaa waa iskiga qaxweysanaa wax walba naloo keenaa المهم أنا جو فرحسنا وهبي أهان كتكنا إن هذا الكيغان يوم كسي ديراني.
She's saying it started from place where they told us that it is Wednesday. You need to come to the discussion or come to that program. That we would say, really, do I have to come? I don't want to go. To now, where they are trying to get rid of us, like go home. It's over. The time is done, and we don't want to go. We don't want to go, and we're lingering around because the way they welcomed us, the way they created the environment that is welcoming and soothing, and we look forward to it. And I will never stop coming, and I will continue to come and encourage others to come visit us and check it out.
waxaan u mahadcelinayaa dadkii barnaamijkaas soo abaabulay wixii caawinaadaas lug ku lahaa oo ka taliyay iyo dadkana caawinayaan kulligood buu u mahadcelinayaa dadweynaha sharafta leh mudanayaal iyo marwooyin oo waqtigooda qaaliga ee soo geliyay meeshaan imaashadeedana waxaan idin leeyahay waa mahadsantihiin assalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatuh.
She'd like to thank you all, everyone who participated in creating that program, everyone who funded that program. Thank you very much, and she says assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh from me too as well.
Thank you guys so much for speaking. Hopefully with all of the speakers, with the youth, the seniors, and my, the advocate client, you guys are seeing how much the funding really does help us, how much we rely on it to continue this quality funding. So with that reminder, just very quickly, I want to remind everyone about the dessert auction. Remember that the table with the most funds in the envelope gets to pick the dessert first. The table is over in the back corner. If you guys, all the cakes and pies and everything is labeled so you guys know which one you guys should talk to your table, see which one you guys want. But as a reminder, there's that way to donate. Of course, if you want to raise your hand, one of the staff members will come and you can make a donation individually. So just want to make sure that we remind you guys. And right now, we have a fashion show by one of our other programs. So the youth sewing group is going to come out and do a fashion show of their project. So if we could get some music, and please welcome the youth. The women as well, the women and the youth. Everyone's going to come out and show their projects. So if you could have a warm round of applause for them.
attention, attention. Once you grab your cake and you're enjoying it, we got a couple of things. We're almost done, but I hope you're all enjoying your cake. I want to give a shout out to Dr. Walker and Mr. Ali Roble. They're both been involved in the public school sector and education system here. We appreciate you both coming out tonight and supporting the program. My sister Uba, Warsame, give it up, y'all, give it up for her. Thank you so much, thank you so much. We love you. And each and every one of you for showing up and being here with us this evening. We appreciate you all. Please do not forget the action items to my left. Just go around and make sure you grab some before you leave for the night. Appreciate you, councilman. Mr. Muhammad Abdi, the youngest council member in the city of Tukwila. Yes, yes. And I appreciate, and I also want to give a big, big shout out to the board members. Board members who came out tonight, Ganandra, Sister Awa, appreciate y'all. Gary, everyone that's here from the board, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
We also want to thank Liza Rankin from the Seattle School Board. Thank you all for attending. And also, of course, the staff who've been working so hard. So our last speaker of the evening is a clinical assistant professor at the University of Washington in the Department of Global Health. She's a co-founding member of SFSTF, and she's been a board member since 2015. She is a community activist who works to uplift oppressed and neglected voices in the community. Please help me welcome Awa Kone to the stage.
Thank you very much. Okay, can you hear me? All right. Okay, my role will be to close this off. Closing this off, okay, means really thank you. To acknowledge all of you for being here to support us and to make this fundraiser gala very, very special and successful. My name is Awa Kone, and I have been part of the Somali Family Safety Task Force for many, many, many years. I have known Sister Fahia for many, many years. I'm not going to say how many because that will tell my age. I've known her for many years, and every year we're really proud to come together to really celebrate the community and the services that the task force provides. So I want to thank all of you for being here. Some of you are members of city or government or offices. Thank you for being here. Community partners, agencies, schools, thank you for being here to support us. Without your contributions, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. I want to take a minute to So I would like to thank the community members and the families who always come, who always showed up when Fahia said we need something. I want to thank again our keynote speaker, Mohammed Abdi, for doing a fabulous, fabulous job for us here. You really showed us that investing in our youth is critical, and thank you very much. I want to thank Abdi and Marin for being the MC for this event here. Thank you for pulling it together. I want to thank the staff of the Somali Family Safety Task Force. There are many. Some couldn't be here today for different reasons, but really, thank you for the wonderful work that you do. want to thank Mohammed Rawley. Please recognize Mohammed here for the work that he's done. He and I were some of the first members of the Somali Family Task Force, and he always shows up to support Fahia. So thank you. I want to also thank the board members for all the work that they have done to make this possible. And Philippia said it well when she said when Fahia calls, she needs something, she shows up to make it happen. And so thank you very much. Finally, I want to thank my sister Fahia. Fahia is somebody whose heart is really in the community. When we started the Somali Family Task Force, she said, the community needs help, the community needs this, and I am going to make myself available to make that happen. Yes. And I remember when we started, we're talking about DV, how to talk about DV in some of our communities do not welcome talking about domestic violence, but we know it's real. As we heard today from our sister, Nahim, who really shared her stories with us. It's real, it happens, and we have, unfortunately, many of our sisters and brothers who go through that. Fahia really pushed. People were saying, no, as a Somali community, as an Islamic group, you cannot talk about domestic violence. People wouldn't want that. Men don't want to talk about it. But she persisted. She said it's something that's causing harm in our in our communities. We got to acknowledge it and we got to deal with it. And she did, and I'm really, really proud of her for doing that. And we had many also different programs. I remember the sewing program when we started that. Her idea was that many of the women were isolated at home. She wanted them to come to be able to socialize and to also learn some skills and demonstrate skills that they have. Because many of them did come here in this country with valuable skills. Unfortunately, often we don't acknowledge, we don't recognize those skills. But through the different programs that the Somali Family Safety Task Force organized, we see the women really stepping up and really embracing those programs, socializing, and getting new skills, and really networking. So this is one of those wonderful programs that we've done. I remember one of the volunteer teachers who was a nurse. At some point, she was not feeling well. She could not. She actually was needed to be on the wheelchair, but she intended to come every Saturday to run the sewing program because she said it meant a lot to her. And today we saw those who were showing the work that they've done through the sewing program. I also remember a literacy program that the task force did. Not just literacy, but computer literacy for women. And folks who donated, not just money, some people donated computers to be able to make it possible for us to partner with the library to provide literacy and computer skills to women. And a few years ago, Sister Fahia embraced really working with youth. She felt like our youth in the community needed our contribution, our support, and we did that with young women first and now young men. And you saw the folks who came earlier to talk about how the youth program, the summer program, have really made a difference in their lives. So Fahia has done a lot. Wherever there is a need in the community, she sees it because she's everywhere in the community. Sometimes I say, Fahia, you got to rest. Take a break. Everywhere there's some issues going in the community, she's there, and then she comes back and she said, what can we do? How can we get support? How can we network? How can we get funding to really attend to the needs of those, to meet to meet the needs of the folks who were asking for. So it's giving back to the community. And we ask you, thank you for giving to us so that we can continue to give back to the community. It's not too late. We can use all the funding that you can give us, whether it's today or when you leave. Don't forget about us. Please send whatever support you have that that would help us to be able to continue with our program. So my last word again is thank you. Thank you for making this possible. As we said, this is our 7th year of doing it. Even during the heart of COVID, we still managed to do this because it's important. It's important for the community to know that the task force is here and the task force is present to do whatever we can to meet the needs and to benefit from it. Because when we see people doing well, it also uplifts our spirit. So thank you all and good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Again, we really appreciate it. Like everyone has said, your funding makes all of these programs successful, quality programs. So we appreciate all of you for coming out. Thank you so much.
Wow, Matsanti and Adiat, thank you for coming. We appreciate you all. Please make sure you join us next year as well. Do not forget, there's still auction items to the left. Okay, please go up there to that table, help yourself. All right, I enjoyed the cake. Did you guys enjoy the cake? Goodness, I had a taste of everyone's cake. I got a sweet tooth, man. I tried my best, but thank you all. Thank you for coming.